any consistency no and no Morocco the adwuma is here and now I'm for here come match and what I said they say this is one of the rehearsed match for Morocco to know almost strength in their team say we a bit me use no we a bit here use no any match our more scare Morocco for me
it was an easy match for them 2-0 2-0 against
and dominated the game as well. So it is to tell you say Morocco have come to make a mark and they are sending signal out say this tournament apart from the fact that they have what it takes to get there. But Nigeria, if you don't World Cup, they said they don't form city. Amokwa na ye dia mo no dey boss no manya win bi.
But we know say Nigeria a bad tournament they are very all levels they are very tournament nation.
Yes. But the question is say Cameroon say Cameroon you who sha per ode ratings no share say the Cameroon agi any choir of first tournament comparatively to Nigeria. Now you can also think of Cameroon.
Yes, even Egypt cry a contender.
Egypt is a contender.
Contender, a huge contender.
Good, because Omono, Omaya back to back, a man for who say a bano half corner. Egypt was through. It is say apart from say the first woman AB Abaka someone need consistent experience and forms to see pipe, you know. Because say or maybe someone said then I know more it will be more tournament. Apart from football, it is not all about the end or pitch no so good preparation outside said you must conduct him home within the tournament. And that is why we Ghana corner na omo ye camp no omo ye niema basa last minute near free she Cote d'Ivoire who dey kwesi ho niema pi bebre kura ntimi MP behind the stage no MYA it tell me Ghana a problem in recent times the tournament because here corner adwembone wo obi trim etia obi so who say Prince maybe who is a Prince betimi aye one of the threats Prince so be who is a threat na say me no ya unity ni wa e be dey ye park so ya perform it background niema ye proud to tournament you could do as say you compose ye ho what you say indiscipline ni ade no Egypt ba tournament omunim so me discipline was it country o itana they no share Ghana one war Kumasi Sports one of the AFCONs and na me monitor omo pa sabre ni gina no na me di was it 2010 yeah 2010 yes
2010 ye ni omo final Angola
yes
omo share one
so now monitor Egypt team that there was so much discipline
so go make kai pa 85th minute
good and Obia team catch them a good preparation a meeting success with luck Obia ya no maka say okwa unya luck but to prepare ye na team need the year so luck so beka ho luck bet here elude in the match then no there ya ka say hard luck but why you adwuma ye ti say Morocco team ye omoye adwuma yi e bia match bi ombebra na o ma hye baako bi but say yan can say consistent form good preparation Morocco for one na me hwehwe omo ne ma bia wonim say Morocco say omo timi ya so omonya system bi wo Air France I say habo omo players e training omo e dispatch omo ho it ya kire say why you ready not only in Africa but beyond Africa
or build team or your team or your national team yes enti Morocco ni bia e wo ba bia no
omo the data
yes
hwe say omo maturity say omo free under 17 na yenim say yen try and pay teams wa ha a conscious effort of the Ghana the Moroccan Federation some be say players we fa omo maturity omo growth no then ye de be ye fa data no nkosi and now team encourage say Morocco ebeti ata 2-3 years omunya generation of players ebeti replace others. That is one thing Ghana yenye ya trouble kato yese friends agroni and I guess our DNA is what agroni no you hunu say agro no say ye samba agro and say ye kick and run agro and say ye born hunu sa. But this AFCON this have gone me and ra na me gidi say Morocco me wo gidi that I say Morocco be but and almost affirm dia me kai any kire me say enye just say omu di Morocco and I host you no omu krum o my conscious say ayi o maji your friends say my boy bi and o ma befa your friend say how timamufo cap your omu o ma kofa bi so it means said the omu
say man krom host in fact host are the finals against the Super Falcons.
Yes.
They led first half for no 2-0. And Super Falcons no the experience ebe fa ho no show mo
3. Could do final. What it means is the next time.
Even under 20, referee under 20 World Cup.
Yes.
Under 20 World Cup Morocco Nigeria.
It teacher say, "Share."
There's a progression actually. There's successes with Omubona, CC no.
Progressive at any time. England I can say do baby no under 17 years they know here because no feel say age it is an man. It got to a time omu realizing who say the MRI aba e be tin dia check is an man there. Then the next thing is say almost started a building team. They took about 10 years. STD system no me find 17 go find 20 now. They have a good team. Yeah, ebo ye. In fact, World Cup qualified, they are only country are 100% record.
Sure.
Yeah, on the airco. Wouldn't think I said no chess on the perform World Cup, but more projection or more progressive with it. I don't know how they do baby. You move a higher say Ghana no. A woman say your talent here. I find it to be Gada from Kobo is our born your castle from Kobo because I'm prepared. It me koya could do final under 20. I ran a Saviola did 19 minutes, 20 minutes. It me share 3.
201.
Yes, 2001. Yes, Juan. It's just naturally Ghana. We are blessed with talents in football. Apart from say the touch back on the ground, we are already blessed with that. What is next? They say your projection. Now your projection say be 5 years. What is a year? Apart your former FA boss no?
Mr. Benkofi. 5-year development plan.
And through that, when you are mun free, and a Drew baby na be projecting Ghana to the extent say, some players need be about 206. And my be nya and fast there also. You projecting so okay. World Cup sika kra we are building that World Cup sikano with ABR 6-7 years development plan. Yam fast system to the extent say. Yamma and clubs near Wahano. Tuition said this system, this pattern of football, and you developing in football, say, I've grown near senior person. It is especially Kotoko has now a so called projected team of Ghana and a glamorous team. No, Yamu Munya sa system, Yamu with some players, and Fidiomo with a year under 20, under 17 system. No, and for coaches now, more air corner. National team said the Ombesia bonus, our coaches no sooner idea of it, and not Germany, you know. Eti unim say saadi we na me ye 7 years ebe yield fruits and I ebe yield ye adie bi ebe do say eti sa plan no obefa duro no wanya hwe kura no tournament you are not going less than a semi final because our system our plans and omunim no from the roots but I have there eti me ko buy say system we mu aye ya sisa meanwhile the other players they are familiar with. It's Debiano, a camera see the players bar, you room baby I am. You who say, Ghana bought 442 and Ghana bought a year 352. And as a Ghana bought ABR or semi match no me born 4141. And I make a bonny say, you need our plan. It's Debiano Ghana who say, Yakwa, kudus you good, only more, on him take ons here. Sebenyo TV jina boss so che ni aka say you Jordan are you potent striker unya ball 2 or 3 hour de mienu betum it ya no ne de ya twene ko it what with me it means they say ya fa boss no yam fa makudus no fa ball ne run na sebenyo beti ya jina ho e de ahode abeje na wade ama that is not what it is. Who will say yes these are quality players omo weapon and also omo strength dey omo wo say wait me take on Zodo, wait me run away the ball any strength, wait me share. But the question is, what is the partner they can? Brazil no more at the say, so 20 and 19 hour show. It's Brazil in the game, always on making sure say goals there and the number one priority. When you say Brazil team defenders in your, but you get the strikers and then the midfielders building very well so mission goals more. It is a whole nature of sharing 10, wash out to 11, wash out. And found goals out to be shared. Why exposing the back you cry when your ball anymore himself be making sure say and open up near Ghana now Ronaldo within a shortest period no she or chuchuchulele and simple. Me the say be anywhere bro Ghana so in fact say a country here you are blessed with talent in terms of football. Ewa Ghana ewa ewiasia would be more bear 20 or 25 countries are more Ghana than you. To some extent, 10 countries, because we virtually does nothing in terms of mechanisms and a scientific way of drawing our football. But we are able to have talent. They play well. Eko Amanania, Omuko Bomode, and Babak. So that is to tell you, there are countries are mechanically and also scientifically almost that trust develop from that angle. No set a pattern for Omo. And so Omobre. What I say, 1824, they be Ariana make say, everything projected, but at the end of the day, if you don't put the practical aspect of it, any input, I just say, making effort, put you a lot of input to do it. They be an human match we do about that and cost 90. Yeah, service here and them. And when I'm in Morocco, I'm saying, yes, this is a country, I'm going to imagine say, I'm person set your football ahead. I'm person call manim, I'm person the omo year of football mono. Omunya content with the past. And now history that I say, yeah, intimate got tournament in winning. Yeah, at the end of my young tournament, I am winning. A quite best new first way developing a football. Is it from the grassroots stage? Yes, can't buy or can't answer me. But still, you know, improvement rooms are there. It was a courts league near the air. But think of the fact, say, you say, country behind your policy, say, hey, and they, your crop of generations, bear players, bear 20. Said you almost imagine under 17 under 20, no, good 18, no. You better say on mine, maybe a better sport to Marco countries are. Bit is Sweden, bit is Spain, Spain junior level, maybe to say be France junior level. You push you on more. It's American no more develop football no. Amo ba you do my fire system na person you do omo bono. Emu it's at any time omo be friendlies, omo be matches, omo be we no kwa. Sa system no any ye infuse omo community omo ba they are familiar with it. The next thing is to add their quality. Near do anymore. And also capitally intensive. Sani manobaya capitally intensive.
Government is not ready to support.
Is government willing to do that? Now say no crowdswa corporate bodies. Can we seek sponsorship from them to do that? And we are there back.
Corporate bodies no munye for the Christmas.
Oh, say
and to baby omo dey baby omo pe baby in return. What is the state also giving them in return?
Good. State no there. And the mileage says no binya ho. Say the KGL ni ade no. Omo mileage say akwan be so no munya profit back. They almost spending ni ade. So these are many issues on minor as a country no. Yes, you trust in yeshe. The said this is what we want to do. This is how we want it to be done. This is where we are sorting fund from. But I think that the best thing is said spending sika kese wo ye niema ho a etimi koyi wo man especially in football. And ka buying making sure say any dey bia ye be spend it. So dey bia nya ne back no. Ye ne football association interest. Sports fund dey buy manage because and e be go a long way say be developing here.
Oma pass wo parliament.
Mo. And I think say one way or the other Kofi Idi Adams Fabi manage kwaya of fast wa utimi pushes agenda nentem. One of the and niema na say institutional adia wade atoa about this social intervention ebeboa ama sports na move back pa no. In fact, if we had this in some years, and can you go a long way at least? Say no cry anywhere, and no corporate bodies in kakra omo dey ba no. You bet to be atum. So that a bra here see the boy in senior national teams and puno other small sporting disciplines no we can actually use that amount. What you say? Etimi ediabwa develop it. Prince. Michelle Morocco ni dear. Meka se said you see a year opening ceremony. Of course, quite on fast.
Oma bobo mo pa.
Omana bobo.
Yes, oma bobo mo pa. Opening no efe yi pa. Na ye koye ni mo no ye ni see the pictures. Any ade ebeba na. Ghana for the entire special and pay all coin nyina say ne blasters no eni Morocco ho. Ti blasters no anko bi Ghana yan qualify enti Nations Cup koso no. Enya de a obehu. Yes, enti ye hu bi kura e na afi kura de empanifo kura so de akọ eye 4-year cycle. Enti eni Afcon no Ghana be ko bi apa. Enti yenhye ne nso sa
no anu anto asem nyom no more forms see no e be DC betia guarantee
say World Cup
nam just after the World Cup Nations Cup no we are not getting these players to play the Nations Cup because the next 4-5 years we can guarantee a year omo form omo it is Antoine Semenyo Kudus now Kudus was at 25 or 26 it is all the count what it means is that he will be around 29-30 the question is Kudus beguzua on the form by 2029 Antoine betia yana eno ntina ha kakra wo baabi no
special how ne de how ne ewo hwa na we de ma menye we emfema mia minia pani Abdul Salam Yakubu
okay
Abdul Salam Yakubu we de sabato minim se utia no pay mechiao pa enura me ba tema enura me ne Mickey Charles ene Isaac Asempa ena ne ye wotema Tia Havana hwa ene wa ye free ho no na abobe 10 kra ye free ho no na ye in fact ye free ho no enye se ye free tema o ye free Tia Havana no na abo 10 apa ho na we de me ye we e de ama Abdulsalam Yakubu Sabato a na eye tema annual festival eno eye 24th eye Health Walk and Street Carnival no baso ntishene so pa efemame tema annual festival 24th Health Walk and Street Carnival shene so yi pa efemame baso 24th ene 22nd ochina 23rd enti Wednesday ene 24th yes eno ene da uti ehwe so TV that's so ye streaming e Facebook no ye hyase de na ye hyase starting point no tema committee 7 ene ye hyase e na ye friwa ye bennamu a ne aba bewie e Vera clubhouse eno e committee 4 unim tema yi pa unim ba bia making e hyase de na 4 a.m. cool one opportunity to 4 a.m. Enti Yakubu ma kas kire asempa se ye ba beda tema na yetimi aye walk no pa entem ansa kura na ya badwuma aba ba ye dwuma enti no sa ene ye beye no ye ba beda tema na afi ya be hyase e wo ho tema annual festival Health Walk and Street Carnival enti ye be boso yi papa come let enjoy ourselves and make new friends eno na ye de ye etire daso no ye ba ye be gieni na afi ya gi girls no any boys ne numbers ye gieni yes me na me ka me si ye gieni ye wi a ye be gi girls any boys numbers e wo ho ti ye hyase efri ye starting point no efri tema committee 7 na ya be wie e wo tema committee 4 enti hyene so efe mame pa na mamenye we nso mawie we no mamenye we nso ma na Kwame Dankwa mamenye we emfema na Kwame Dankwa unim se mimide atwa mu yi ena na Kwame ne maame a ye frɛ no Madam Salome Tano ye ne 1 week no unim se mama afrimu ye ne 1 week no ewo Kefit dansoma Kefit ene ye sa 1 week no ewo ho na Kwame Dankwa se minyina na busua no anamu nyina Collins emedru ho we de mame mfema osisi ya sorry na me face aba enti nana we de media ma ewo ho enti hwe na ye mame nana Kwame sei ne burofo a ɔde aba no ntimi kan ne brɔfo mu na obi a ɔtie bia entie ne yie. Ɔse we thank you so much for your kind expression of sympathy during the 1 week observation of our beloved mother, Oba Penny Salome Tano. We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness and kindness. We would also will always be remembered. The final funeral rite will be on the 18th of April 2026. Enti Nana Kwame Dankwa say ne maame ayi no we de na ase 1 week mu a mobɛboa mo a mobɛta o machi e wo bra na Oba Penny Madam Salome Tano ene nyame yes nyame atonsa e de afrɛ no no ne ye ne 1 week memenda etwa mu no wɔse odobia se mummoa ene mumpaebɔ ene se mobɛta o machi nyankopɔn enkoso enhyira mu nyinaa na emum ayie no 18th April 2026 ena ayie no ebeba so ntimo nhye ne so wei the family of Nana Kwame Dankwa, the family of Nana Kwame Dankwa eno ena ode aba no enti 1 week no said the makane ko so dansuma kefet memenda etwa mu no omo se omoda obi ase yenda ne ye ho
Uye we de na mafa kakramfa.
Okay, na yenda ne ye ho na.
We say kede Christmas we ko kede.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then e ko so
madam for baako a me nam. Your friend Nana Hinkan or foundation bi.
Okay.
Or ye games.
Oh, okay.
E be first year na dey ko. Na why no say festival no. E di Nana Hinkan foundation why no say kede Xmas festival. It di why no say enei don't let obe ho. Kuma we stars no be ba be bobo ho. E na brother Sam, what was the brother Sam bobo da?
There be. Sunday anyum na oto ana.
Enyenyo oba be bobo.
Okay.
Eti ye be si form okede. Nyame ya adwa 24th na obia be start abebebe ba. Na anadwo no ye the weight lifting betwom. E wo ho kire nyame ya adoma anadwo no na na de kire na afi games na nkasa nso start. Games no ye be bobo no batches in trenches. Eti etoaso every and na da so ho. Eti you hear say this is the start of games and no every Tuesday no. A Thursday no.
Wednesday. Arrival and candlelight weightlifting competition. No?
Yes. First games there be no.
Not Thursday 25th. Christmas Day. No start of the games.
Yes.
Orphanage visitation.
Yes. Schools and then Legends Night. You can do for us if we need
Friday 26th December. No games.
Not to us football.
So Children's Day out. Time with widows.
Yes.
Sebiu omu kunumu ni omu yire
mu nya wo sebi no mu hia bibi kakra o
omu hia mo apa omu hia mo na fe 27th Saturday no
health work na
atwaso
yes
anopano na games na atwaso health screening betwaso ye be registration ama omu a omu ni national health insurance scheme ni so
yes
na fe kede stands in worship
another brother Sami
yes
obo match we are
na fe
obejina
ho ni abeyi
don't let me MC
ya beyi nyame aye pa na fe Sunday 28 no games no final na fe street carnival so
no
atwaso
kede na na Hinkan foundations
ene be yes
me da se pa nyame shira
so me da se na we de Christmas mood no ma na ye won ti se wo ye bibia o sen ne mayanya se de abobo oboso yi ye be bobo oboso kama pa e de mientie we
preview.
Emrason K Ansa Albright Ghana's 5-star Mrenye in Seminole Buruburu Jamedeba AFCON 2025 Ashasia in the Grand Star Yere home common airpa records ahodo and a place ni bebrebe etimi aye top major European leagues no ebi etwa guye Yere home common airpa as usual, Contento, Novant Otto, Punto Nove, not just a happy 98.9. And you'll be an any say, Nuncho one double she, Akena Mau, Nago de Allah, muchas gracias, Dios, mucho obrigado. Not just a radio that I say. Se wa ma hodie ni kabia ya no yabe egusu sinkonya so e ba be som said yes. All right, in tempa so yan shen semana say and free air the 35th edition of the African Cup of Nations. Eguswa ekoso ewo eye Morocco nandra and the opening game no ehye so kama na ohwe opening ceremony na etwaye pa a true representation of African football and Morocco for no etimi edane di endra na enye fedi agro game no ekoso ewo Stade Prince Moulay Abdallah ewo Rabat 69,500 stadium capacity no nipa etimi ekopie mo ho 60,180 na say ekakuma bi na nka stadium no Bob Pianesa Morocco and Comoros and the opening game no ehye so kama ho na ye share game na say on the 11th minute mark and Ibrahim Diaz enya bobi odu otwada kanemo and Comoros for no ekokan to work there referee etimi age penalty edema Morocco into first penalty of the AFCON 2025 no eko edema Morocco oman boboko na Sofiane Rahimi ekogina chi boy na goalkeeper ye fa na Yannick Pando etimi peri ball na to actually baby ye the game no ma 55th minute mark and Ibrahim Diaz say hey so my create a pay na wantimi amman hyem dia me ametimi awoso atena Ibrahim Diaz eto atena on the 55th minute mark in tenei ono na be the first player wetimi ato atena e wo the AFCON mo bie goal na no kama na 74th minute mark ye didima na Anasala enya bobi on tentenwa ohia ball no de stedu atwara kanemo na Ayub El Kabi, the man from Olympiacos Piros, etimi bought Dangbeshi bicycle kick, na bonnet datrema, Utumusan Pa Bibia Koye, Adekma Air the Atlas Lions of Morocco, Omonsu etimi ewini 2-0 into Group A no, Omedikan ewini on first game and on 3 points plus 2 goals. So Honman, Jadon Sam Ade Amau, Wene Abakwasem Kakra, and also etimi EPMO, Awo and dra opening game no more. Unim said the previous 16 opening games I abono country Bianwa hosting abo opening game what did Joe Elho out of the 16 or 10 by way of win MFA Pro 6 and so I call Etipenkro Elho into NA first player wash goal our AFCON 2025 anymore Ibrahim Diaz. First player, when your penalty, about watching Sofiane Rahimi, or on Andra, Otimi says, a penalty in Elho. First goalkeeper, watch a penalty, Yannick Pandwa, and also Eda goal post no more, Adama Comoros, or my Bobokono, first yellow card, Echo Edema, Yanis Carrier, Edahon Sam Ete Emau, na Andra game no, number of yellow cards, PMO, Bako, and 9 Elho, red card ye, a B N PMO, El Honoma, Yadon Sam Ete Emau, and then the last group A game no, at exactly 2 p.m. I will start Mohammed V Air Stadium and also El Casablanca, Mali and Zambia. And also at the Bernie Group B 2 games and the I will start the Marrakesh now 5 p.m. South Africa and Angola and so at the Beshaso and FM I will start Adrano 7 p.m. I will Agadir, Morocco trading in Chiamo, Egypt and Zimbabwe and so at the Precha and on a pay ya can them now also what to become a pa elho Yemu Yaketeme not Yempie from our AFCON no na yentin tom kumabi our Italian Serie A no where you selected games say and results na call Lazio and Cremonese Equity obia entimi ampre boyfriend ball Antonio Quatremo our Allianz Stadion Juventus etrefie achi AS Roma ebono 2-0 Francesco Conceição etwatena Lois Openda edebako ekan edema Juve Boboko no okọ Serie A no this season team bako a Otesopa Fiorentina in fact and also a team na our Italian Serie A Shapono no so omotrefie achi Udini abome chimpre e karo pare enum amamutimi atimu bako eho Genoa and so etrefie am Atalanta ekopon 1-0 eho say ana Serie A table no esifa etie Inter Milan and Regia Concom 33 points AC Milan atosumienu 32 points Napoli atosumiensa 31 points NFL AS Roma and so a complete top 4 now also atoso 9 ekra Emmanuel Ediasa 30 points ɛna ɔmo kura wohwɛ Juve ɛtɔ so enum ɔmo kura 29 points ɛwɔ hɔ top scorer chart wokɔ Italy a yɛfrɛ no Capo Cannonieri na sɛ ɛna teɛ Lautaro Martinez typical South American zongo boy ɛna elidi table no watoto ntena no nwɔtwe 8 goals ɛna wahyɛ Christian Pulisic esina kan ɛde ma AC Milan wahyɛ 7 goals Hakan Çalhanoğlu ɛnso ɛwɔ Inter Milan abɛnwa no nso ɛtumi ahyɛ 6 goals wɔn ma yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛte ɛma the Spanish La Liga EA Sports run 18 games ɛkɔ so wey selected games Real Madrid boboko no ɛtena Estadio Santiago Esti Bernabeu ɛto nsa ɛrefɛ Sevilla boboko no yɛhyɛ game no ase no Sevilla gya ɔmo sɔɛ no na ano ɔhye papaapa but Madrid boboko no ɛtumi temi ɔma ɔmo bɔm ɛka no mmienu a ɔmo ntumi ɛnsi mu agye Jude Bellingham ɛto atena Kylian Mbappe Lotin ɛnso ɛtumi ɛto atena ɛhɔ ntiɛnɛ Mbappe ayɛ abakwasɛm wɔtumi ayi kɔɔle Ronaldo ɛyɛ goals dodo a wahyɛ in a single year no wɔtumi ayi kɔɔle ne kama ɛhɔ onim sɛ previously na Ronaldo ahyɛ 59 goals in a single year ɛnɛ Kylian Mbappe ndra atena na ɔto yɛ no abɛboa no ama ɔno nso ɛtumi ayi kɔɔle ɛyɛ Cristiano Ronaldo record na yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛde ɛma na ndra Mbappe to atena no ɔhete ɛyɛ famous Cristiano Ronaldo celebration ɛwɔ hɔ nom a wotumi sampa na biribia ɛkɔ yie ɛhɔ ɔte ziu na yɛ sɛ biribia ɛkɔ yie ɛde ma Kylian Mbappe Girona ɛtena fie ama Atletico Madrid ɛbɛbɔ no 3-0 Koke Conor Gallagher ɛto atena sanso na Antoine Griezmann ɛnso ɛde baako ɛpe so BRL ɛnso ɛtena fie ama Football Club Barcelona ɛnso ɛbɛbɔ no 2-0 Rafinha Lamine Yamal ɔmo nyinaa ɛtumi ɛto atena kae na hyɛ no nso sɛ Renato Viega ɛnya red card in that game a Villarreal ɛbɔ 10 against 11 na Barca ɛso Jano ɛde gu ɔmo so kama ɛwɔ hɔ Real Betis ɛnso ɛkye ɛyɛ Getafe ɛbɔ no 4-0 sɛ ɛna La Liga EA Sports table no Sifa ɛteɛ Barcelona ɛna elidi 46 points Real Madrid ɛtɔ so mmienu 42 points Atletico Madrid ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa 37 points ɛna afei mpono BRL ɛcomplete top 4 na ɔmo nso ekura 35 points ɛwɔ top scorer chart ɛpichichi no sɛ ɛna teɛ Kylian Mbappe Lotin ahyɛ 18 goals Ferran Torres esina kan ɛna Football Club Barcelona wahyɛ 11 goals Vedat Muriqi ɛnso Real Mallorca ɔno nso ɛtumi ahyɛ 9 goals wɔn ma yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛte ɛma yɛmbu yaketeme na yɛnwura mu ɛwɔ the English Premier League no mo say ɛna matches no bi ɛkɔyɛ wei round 17 AFC Bournemouth ɛtena Vitality Stadium ɛne Burnley ɛkɔteɛ obi ato atena no baako ɛwɔ who else Antoine Semenyo 67th minute mark abɛmu no ɛwɔ so atena ɛwɔ ɛna efem poro Armando Broya former Chelsea player no 90th minute mark Yapon game na wie kra ɛna otimi ɛteka no ɛde ma Burnley boboko no ɛwɔ St James's Park no Newcastle United ɛtena fie ɛne Chelsea ɛkɔteɛ after say on the 4th and 20th minute mark no Nick Votemadi about 2 goals ɛde ma no ne him say oh we deɛ Vincenzo Maresca team ne deɛ yɛwie yom kra but ɔmo tibi bag game no pa in the second half Rich James beautiful free kick ɔhyɛ João Pedro ɛnso etimi ɛteka no ɛde ma Chelsea boboko na saa game no nso etimi ɛkɔ ND 2-2 ɛhɔ ɛwɔ Etihad no Manchester City ɛkye West Ham United ɛbɔ no 3-0 Haaland ɛbɔ brace Gianni Reinders ɛde baako ɛka ho Tottenham Hotspur ndra nneɛma amfa ma Kudus Mohammed abɛmu a onya bɔɔla n'akyi nkura na ɔde ba ɛwɔ saa game no ma otumu sampa edu baabi krampo no Thomas Frank etimi pulling out of the game a bibia ɛkɔ yie ɛde ma Liverpool ɔmo wini 2-1 ɛhɔ Alexander Isak ɛhyɛ goal ɛsɛn praye ɔhyɛ goal na no praye ɛhɔ Hugo Ekitike ɛnso ɛto atena Richarlison ɛna nya mpata goal no ɛde ma Tottenham Hotspur boboko no Christian Romero ɛnya red card in that game ɛde ma Tottenham nneɛma nkɔ yie amfa ma ɔmo Everton ɛnso ɛtena fie ama Arsenal bɛbɔ 1-0 Victor Gyökeres ɛna nya the only goal of the game via penalty pow ɛna apɛmu ano so etimi bɔtum kamia sɛ Victor Gyökeres no onim ape bɔ papa wohwɛ previous 19 penalty kicks a ɔbɔ ɛde ma the previous club Sporting Club Portugal Sporting CP no otimi hyɛ 19 out of 19 and they wasamba Arsenal a okra 100% record ɛwɔ atoprɛku mu a utumu sampa Victor Gyökeres ne Arsenal ɛnya potent penalty taker ɔno nso ɛtake side responsibility no ɛwɔ Villa Park no Aston Villa boboko no ɛtena fie ɛkye Manchester United esibam na kan mienu ama ne obetimi atimu baako Morgan Rogers akwai ebeha Jude Bellingham ye pa ototo ntra basa obo 2 goals Matthias Cunha enya mpata goal no adema eye Manchester United boboko no na ye bopre Ruben Amorim oya manager adema eye Manchester United boboko no e de bisa se Amorim game no crack or sen ekoyi ana ono se ekoyi de mamo even though some lose here no born koyi papa or say omo dominate game no wakoni asa nyina so e create chances ahodo bebrebe na o se hwe edu ba bi no omo recover box ni papa but and omo take positives e pie free game no mo na fem for the subsequent games no omo jira omo nan so abadwuma wadre e de ama Manchester United boboko no Ruben Amorim.
I think we did really well. I think we were the better team today. If you take the first minutes of the game, I think we create our chances. We have been really consistent in the way we play and create chances. We defend well. We left 1 against 1 most of the time. Especially when Martinez had the ball, we try to recover really fast. Again, I think we play well, but the feeling is that the frustration is still there. So we need to take the good things and to prepare the next one.
We aren koba kakra Ruben Amorim manager arema Manchester United boboko no and so eretu dwa na Amorim kasa kakra efa Benjamin Sesko ho oba na kamia esaniama emfa ana efa ono hwehwe abemu ana ba competition mu denden dia o sua niama fast ho na o se game no mo boy no o yade ye papa but o gidi ye pa se abemu ano ebetimi improve it with time.
Yeah, is returning to competition really fast. It's going to improve a lot. The idea was 70-75 because he stopped for a while. He had that problem that takes you some of the physicality. So we are trying to help the players winning the games and trying to control everything. I think he did well. He fought a lot. He's going to improve.
We aren koba kakra Ruben Amorim so akodi e de afa ne potent striker Benjamin Sesko ho ye ka wansem na onso wati bi ho na ye be janu mu krakra na ebisa se kamia say United ene mama e tin e de am defensively mu concede goals pa and Amorim say hwe sometimes hwe u defend ye kra utimi concede sana ball tie utimi concede but on the so say game we omu defend ye papa e ho o se players no e bon mo de compared to game omo ne Nottingham Forest e boy no.
Sometimes you can suffer goals and defend well. Today we defend well, but when you want to press and they kick the ball, and the first goal is they kick the ball, second ball 1 against 1 is really hard. Rodgers can go both sides, so it's really hard to defend a player like that 1 against 1. We had some games against Nottingham and we allow so many shots. Today was different. We tried to recover the ball really fast. We defend well. Aiden and Lenny, really young guys, they defend 1 against 1 most of the times. Luke Shaw the same. So I think we defend well. And I look not just if you suffer goals, is the way you suffer goals. And today it was in the first one he did a very good job, a very good moment. In the second one is a rebound that he has the advantage inside. So sometimes the details can change the narrative. And today we defend well.
Nti Ruben Amorim say game amone Aston Villa boy no omo defend ye papa ho ni opposite number Unai Emery on no kochi omo hey omo adwuma 2-1 cheche na former Aston Villa boboko no kra no ano hye papa na ye bopene Unai Emery ene ye bisa ne say ene boboko a ye fan Villa mako 10 games unbeaten wo home mutimu sampa winning streak no koye e de man papa na the last time boboko ye fan Aston Villa 8 years abakwasem we way back 1905 na che say 120 years ago and amutimi years abakwasem na kama na Emery then aka ade fans no ono se hwe monjimani o monjimani papa momentum no mema mo nteso mo fasa energy na enjira mo efise hia sa energy ni pa ade atoa so win games ade ama Villa boboko nti fans no mema ma ba mumbu mo nkoso a na monjimani na mo support team no wakoni asanyina so.
Enjoy each moment. Try to get the momentum we have together here in Villa Park, something special like we are having. Of course, the energy is very important. Our energy is very important, and we are working to try to be proud of everything we are doing together with our supporters. And we need them, and of course, we are going to play for them.
We aren komo kakra Unai Emery manager Edema Aston Villa Bobokono and so at 2 dry other one sem at Emma kama pa na yansha sana shishapono no esifa etie the English Premier League no after match day 17 no Arsenal and a lead table no with 39 points. Man City etosumiensa rather 37 points. Aston Villa etosumiensa 36 points. Liverpool etoso aye and 9 omo and a completely top 4 na omo so ekra 29 points elho o Manchester United omo toso and some United etoso 7th on the table ekra 26 points. I want to say at West Ham United 13 points on the 18th position. 19th Burnley and FM Wolverhampton Wanderers and so Aswa team see now okra 2 points top scorer shot to say at Erling Haaland asha 19 goals at the abwa City Bobo Kono Igor Thiago and so Esina Kaidema Brentford washa 11 goals. Antoine Semenyo AFC Bournemouth and also etimi asha 8 goals one man ya bro so at the amount yemu ya keteme na yantin tomo Sam Ketinkitia and also Eddie him our manane Azel Disasi a Chelsea player in Tiami Nyane Chelsea for by January there abemano on betime janu crack no so bunaketemo e de fi bobo ko na so enti club dia wire crado e kraska kakra no homra na efempo no metabiri Azel Disasi en fan free Chelsea bobo ko na so ye enen nkomo kakra en so efi on pa na Bruno Fernandes ene Kobe Menu and Bruno e pray na Bruno Prano e be Manchester United ye papa e some players ni bebre and aba Afcon Brian Mbemu eniwo Ama Diallo eniwo Nazema Zrari and Dro Jinamu abadwuma edema Morocco man boboko no kama enti players ni bebre and any Manchester United boboko na so ye na Bruno Fernandes enso akopra ama ene Kobe Menu so anya available for gamer Manchester United and Newcastle United ebebo but Ruben Amorim say ene ogidi pass obeto to nyama anya equal replacement e dey amasa 2 players we ya omonso anya available Bruno Fernandes ene fempo no Kobe Menu anana pay ya kan wasem na onso watibi honum na entia menya ne say yes Bruno injury there one shana da kwa bia bosome 1 month enya dia Bruno and so ebetime ginamo esi akan ade ama Manchester United boboko no and then report kakra Telegraph for and so akotwa ba yen so yakotwe bia ye kan na onso wate bi kama pa elho na Collins Boami na yemfa highest paid players omo fi the Premier League no mo akopie mo awo Afcon no mo na yambrobro so emfa mo creatiasphobia onano pay onso 80 happy 98.9 FM into Premier League now the 4th highest paid player Mo Salah wakopie mo Afcon odi 400,000 pounds a week 400,000 pounds a week and Mo Salah edi elho ne otoso insia aye tua ne sika bebrebe Premier League no mo Umama Mush ono so Umama Mush enso 295,000 Frankesi enso Saudi ono so edi 273,442 pounds a week Enyeska wow Edward Mendy enso edi 203,808 thousand pounds a week and also edi elho Yasin Bono 158,505 pounds and also Eddie Brian Mbemu Eddie 150,000 pounds per week and a Brian Diaz Real Madrid and also Eddie 123,813 pounds a week. I'm a Diallo Diano baby akoshano me shada ehu eho into way and 15 best paid players also etimi akopiemo Afcon top 2 no Premier League players here on some ate ama kama pa elho yantin tome Liverpool bobo na so Mendra Isakaba Alexander Isak etimi epraye game omne Tottenham Hotspur boy no ba persano omo se hwe abemwa no pra no ekamia say a broken leg one hwe na dan kwa mabia no abemwa no betimi atechi akyeye pa ontimi enjam ensi akan emfa ma Liverpool boboko no na ntia minya no say ama Antoine Semenyo move to aye bobo kwa for Liverpool no ben papa omonso ehwe anim said anko amabia no omonso ebetimi akotabiri na ba if say team no ebube hojo kakra elho ikitike mo enso benya akwanya apia ne mo Liverpool bobo ko na so ya na no pay ya no nsem ate ama na according to Mirror no omonso Real Madrid eni di Michael Olise chiye papa so Olise no o hwe kwan abemu no fa so bobo ban mu ntina so ya utumu sampa abemu no ho akokwa ye papa papa. Uramo, the German Bundesliga currently watching 9 goals. I have 14 assists in 24 games. Eddie Ama Bayern Munich in Bobokono into Nei Real Madrid for any break. Said Crodom, said Uncle Piano, or Metmiako Tabri, Michael Olise, Eddie Nefri, Bayern Munich in Bobokona say, Abe Piemo, Madrid, I say, no, Abe Bejuma, Eddie Amamo. Na Kunden Swepra, na Yasikunde engine, according to Hansi the Tafle, Koya manager, Adema Air Pass Abobokono, or Sikunde engine, and Shada Yesirosa, and Chebia Bimano, so everything I return it, Nabibia Akuye Eddie Amano. But I see the past 3-4 days name, na Kunde, the Hondo Don Kakra, Elho, but upon Pie, Sabimano, so everything I return it, Nabibia, and so Akoye Eddie Ama Kunde, Nathan Pono Basa Bobokono, young Rome, the most valuable under 17 player, we are here, according to transfer market. Now Leonard Carr, me doubt the age in Kakra, have been why 17 years more of Bono, and no she papa, you rated 60 million euros. Leonard Carr, no, 60 million euros. Ibrahim Bayi, and also F Senegal, 25 million euros. And you rating no elho plus network so kama elho no ma yada won set at amount. Medical catch out said Kylian Mbappe 2025 season no, and after the year 2025 no, Otimisha 59 goals. But I've been more back on so at me beat his record no. Uramu Bundesliga. Harry Kane again. Born there Osagunet mo and a gunet in join life on Facebook. Nasha goals are I've been one sha. Yet Tebri go 60 balls and a good goal post ma Utimu Sampa Bibia Ekoye Adama Hurricane. Na Ene was I Abakwasem wabe the fastest Bundesliga player. What me Arichi 100 goal contribution. That is 81 goals, 19 assists in 78 games. And I be one also I na Udu Germany. Zama Dudwana can say we insane record. I be one also at me I Elho Dani Alves, a former player. Adama Football Club Barcelona. Na say no ke dwam kakra ko de fiase kakra na ne freedom when you found dia anya fe dia agro na onya found dia na no say ball ne boa me intene me so be Portugal na makoto club akọ na me so be dia boa adwuma wadre ho intene Dani Alves atimi akoto Sao Joe de Ve sa team no watimi akoto ne kama ono so eba be hwaboa se bibia enso ebe koyie ade amano na o se wasan na onye ona keke o se 6 months ono abeginam as player apia de ama boboko no elho and then come no so every Dani Alves aso ya ba yara won sem ate ama na Andra Real Betis wini ye omo wini be 4-0 o sa game no mo na omo fans ni ye bibia na so ni papa omo si bronya ba ebri mo hono ma sabe baby omo free hwini fie enum nkone ba nti Andra no omo the toys ahodo tutugu park na so edema so omo mboa no na efempo no omo ni bi nkra omo ni bi no omo so etimi e de akocha omo kama ho ene ni adoye kakra Real Betis Sevilla boboko no enso etimi yandra yada won sam ate ema yemu yaketemu enfan free football na yantintom wo tennis unim se nation no so grand finale no Andra and a cheku ye Saudi Arabia na say and a koye Lena Tian and Alexander Blocks from Belgium and a de bueni e koye 4-3 4-2 4-1 and Lena Tian and so from USA watini adin kunim kama elho yemu kompo kakranko echi na yankoshe previous winners the first edition no ekoso in 2017 Hyun Chong and a Timmy Edin Kunim wa broche Andrei Rublev Esibam no our finals no 2018 Stefano Tsitsipas Efi Greece ono and a Timmy Edin Kunim wa bra oche Alex Dimino Esibam no elho 2019 Italian Mafia Yannick Senna ono Timmy Edin Kunim Osanche Alex Dimino Esibam no elho 2021 Carlos Alcaraz eche Sebastian Korda Edin Kunim elho 2022 Brandon Nakashima Efi USA oche Yeri Heka Ebono Elhonoma and also etimi winning next year no Elho 2023 Hamad Majedovic ono etimi winning here na ono na in the history of ASA tournament next year no okita the lowest ranker otimi edi winning Elho na oye rank 110 in the world ono so etimi edi din kunim Elho 2024 João Fonseca from Brazil ono so sa year no na ono na sa bakwasem ne kama honoma oye the youngest player ono so etimi winning next year no elho no we din fie do 18 years ono so etimi determine nei 2025 China 10 enso etimi edi nkunim kama honoma ya boroboro so ete ama yewura mu wo NBA regular season no eguso a ekoso ena omachi games ni bi etwaguye e target center no attendance na 18,978 Minnesota Timberwolves etenafie edi nkunim basket 103 elitia Milwaukee Bucks omonso etimi basket 100 ho. Who else? Anthony Edwards. Esi from make 24.4 rebounds. NFL put or the 6 assists no. A piece so kama. Our Capital One Center no. Say and a koye. Nipa bottom pin. A cautious game no. 20,028 Washington Wizards. Etnefie a bincho a basket 113. Ama San Antonio Spurs. Atoshomo so a basket 124. Honoma. Including Diano. A call Adamo Kama. Kama, Elho, D. Aaron Fox, Esi from Adema, San Antonio Spurs, Etimi, Juma Watre, Elhonoma, Enya Fedia Grokra, Elhonum, Utimi, Emeki, 27.7 rebounds, NFL Pono, or the 6 assists no, a peso, El Golden 1 center no, Nipa Kwashe game no, 15,796, Sacramento Kings, Etinafie, Edincho, a basket 124. Ama Houston Rockets for Ansu Etimi Edinkunim a basket 125 Elhonum where after overtime results and Amede Elma Kama Elho Alperen second Etimi Esifom Emeki 28.6 rebounds and if Pono or the 3 assists no a peso Kama Elhonum the NBA regular season no a more iron year papa Yegusu Edieche Yabato from Biano Yan Fan Kame or Kratiasiphobia you bet we so na yede amanone semnesi ba before me kono ma menti we mfi wotew na efem pro yanto aso kama nyame adoma on the 2nd of January Dan 11 and Demba 11 Dan 11 and Demba 11 Collins fato so mami misraw ye pa fato so emami na chese bibia enko ye awo ho ebeko so awo Lost Wembley beko kopie mu ho nyame adoma 2nd January live commentary obetime hia mo ebetwagu kama elho Dan de me so no suru ye papa hono nipa bako a otu kwan kwa America na okai ni nti utumu sampa otimi ba clean play ni mu nkwane ba ohyeche dwumadie free health screening ni mu nkwane ba nti oyi bibidia se enso yem promoting yie papa ebi so boa dodo na hono ma utumu sampa bibia ekoye we ni players o megina mu ese akan ade ama Dadinho 11 Dan 11 no Samuel Gidi obeka Slovakia for etimi naturalizing na nei omo under 21 kra oginamu epem Denke Joe Boy and so NFL Pono Salim Abubakar former Sassuolo player no ono so ebeginamu Demba 11 no atum ye boamo Danen Amo former player Ademan so atreman ono so bebobi Abis Lamte NFL Pono Pfizer omunyina enso ebeginamu apem gidigidi ete ama Demba 11 inti January 2nd ye nyina ebehia ewo Lost Wembley Loso Park na FM Pono yakohwe abom kama ye gina we so na ye si na Prince OBIBA POAKWA Brown e de show no ato aso e de aman
Kofi, let me amount canchemano. About bedano yere. Abra utia just 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me ya one ya.
Uyo bio yinkonya.
Wait see. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se oye odehye niema koda ahogye kese na ye san ema manfo di wakire se de oye celebrity no.
Wetsha. Benfie dionini. Ane dia kan odo ho asema. Ya kan warifo bebrabom.
Sesi anu de me mpra no miensa no ba.
Debi Kofi. Oba baako, bema baako, odo baako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love meet affordability. Our warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, ewo Happy FM asalam down.
So person so yasene a, obetimi afrete te for homan 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamenkai wo sense check akra wo.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and at E-Productions, we believe it's about the moments that brings us together. That's why we're offering personalized video greetings for families, businesses, churches, and all at highly discounted prices. Let's capture your loved ones, your team, your brand's festive cheer in a way that will make this season unforgettable, because with eProductions, you will definitely capture the moment. More discounts for all levels of video productions for your events and occasions. Call eProductions now on 024-2755-323. Spread joy, capture memories. eProductions, capture the moment.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Oh, nini pabeu, sigati atie, ni sigati atie, nala ni pabeu.
Ni babeu, sigati atie. Ona shiga, ona mepo.
Eh baba lokoma kani baba, sigati atie, nala ni pabeu.
Ni babeu, sigati atie. Ona shiga.
Mepacho enipa ebewu na sika wo ho enti wo sika ma onua bi why enipa ebewu na sika eda so egudem enti Mickey Charles wo sika ma onua bi why nipa ebewu na sika etiase enti wo sika Prosper Harrison Ado Esquire wo sika na wa ma onua bi ebeyi o waden nipa bewu na siketi ase enti Mr. Natlai unye sika ma unu bi empenifo mienu mensa amabo mu di me mama finhia pa afinko na afimisa ye ho na bibia enye kama na emum na odeme kotena ba bi ntia no ma miska Sabash Herbal Center semen kan kiro say osa all kinds of chronic and acute diseases. Say prostate problems, pulse, low sperm count, diabetes and a stroke. Osa na omodru no de ye tatasho pa cocoa medicine no eno no Sabash Cobites. Agenkwa savior agenkwa. Mo amode motofa ene tretra no koko hihye moto saa mu jamanan asabio emoja tatatata ase oba wabu ninsa koko enye se o Sabash Cobites ni dosopuo atua ko helus ewo kanshi draglin Little George ewo tema committee 5 Ekus Pharmacy ewo Shama main station wa ye was spiritual soap cream and afi oil eno no me se mo a abre nyina eya asunsun boni bi tata mo no mo na ye mamo
Happy FM 98.9
spiritual consultation no eye ebrada no pa bi enti o chena anopa 6 am cool na doctor atenase ma spiritual eye consultations ye dwuma firi juada te se na dwoi ekosi ne kwasi ada so ye wo La Paz opposite Abrantia Sport Freyen 0508 768846 and afi 0249 217453 we Dr. Kweku Saba was Sabash Herbal Center wasem and American Ediamo omo na brani abre nyina Miami boss odi asempa kwame ware omo twetwena ne ho eno koye na abaywa so no kama man massage owie no say please can you turn or say no I can't turn now ni nyina ne say watwetwe no ama ni baby a sorry ejina so say please can you turn or say no I can't turn ena ofanso di onya kan no a no uye ne den no enti eno Sabash Herbal Center ena American food amawe soccer bet semen kan kiro say enei betting platforms no adoso pa na omo pe ene mau a great opportunity to win even when you are losing. Esan so omo the soccer chance aba. Soccer chance no tia kra for 10 plus matches na make sure say matches na afa nyina odds na da so no 1.30 or higher. Ulusu one game ewo de wafa ni nyina in betting sense no anka sa wo slip no anka say obusa Collins obeka kire I say otimi owo be 85 slips ebia 111111 I say but say obo soccer chance ewo soccer bet so a anka say nka ye still ano yeah
Happy FM 98.9.
Yeah, reward you 3 times your stake. Inti sika odi to so no. Sa slip no. Sika odi to so no. Ye boho mako miensa. Ni aka ni nyina abom na ye de ama umpe we na opeden. We soccer bet. Amode soccer chance aba. Special ansana owura ko asma ebeba no. Weekend matches bi kokoko so ene Aston Villa. The last time I caught 10 matches winning streak, achieve pa. And now I Villa Park. Manchester United born a come Emma or team back. In fact, the player inform pa Morgan Rogers on the near Brazil edema Aston Villa. In fact, 6 games waboni was the last 6 games was share a yes 6 goals ewo ho anti ne form no gina so pa sanso e na Arsenal so ekopie mu ewo Canadian anka ye goodison na yenye goodison biem Dixon Hill a stadium ene Everton e de kobo ani ans omo ko sa game no na 8 meetings the last 8 games omo ahye Arsenal 5 ena Arsenal win back when a 2 and in a draw. But Arsenal to me penalty 27th minute penalty eno munyae edidi enkunim ewo saa game no sanso ena Manchester City nso edi enkunim against West Ham United nanka Arsenal eslepo ye pe anka asem ebaye enti mabobo we su di nyina the amount special so mame na menko Mr. Eko Asma ho na mene no eni dwumadi unim say oye boxing expert adwuma ye die waya to the highest level watro books bebre but enche bia kra ni latest book ebeba eno de ba ye beka ho asem or throw book about the Azuma Zum Nelson enti emreni duru ebeka ho asem enti boxing de owonim de ewompa na one aspect of boxing abrenya ni di nkom a oka ho asem pa promotion na weekend promotion bi ekoso legacy rise promotions di dwumadie ekoso yenko ne musa ekose ohun ni sen Mr. Ekwasima mechiao emu akwaba de ba happy 98.9 FM eko oti menka
Mete onka pa de sen
nyame adom na wonso
Yesu adom
ye de nyame ase so de yenkwa ache
by the grace of Yesu me hu ye papa
ye de nyame ase ye da Yesu ase papa
yes
se odi yenkwa ache yen ya dum bi keke enye se bio ye nim de anasika bi yewo it's just by his loving kindness and the grace entina yeda so etias na mpacho weekend promotion course uhu ni saying.
Well, first of all, me da one for studio any more listeners around the world. That kind of promotion we there, in fact, what Tigane ni papa Sharaf Mama. That also was a very determined man because one earlier in the year, and I said 20th December, ABCBO, and I'm Paris we see, yes, I know when your credibility and integrity. So, Uka Sama Udicho. And Nana or see Adio. And you know, that he's selling himself well. Number one, the son of the president. There's a lot of pressure on him. He's conducting himself very well, professionally, personally, and boxing there. In fact, this is what we have needed for a long time since Ringcraft 4 feet. So Ringcraft normally Azuma Nelson, Nana Kunedu, I got him over. since I'm brain so I'm coin, you do this kind of scale. Even Ringcraft for a pen a bit I'll match this kind of level of promotion. Because I'm on the one defense of Azuma Nelson the title at Accra Stadium. It was big against a Brazilian opponent. And this is the closest. And Sharaf already we do star level no in promotion. I can say I'm not gonna promote I'm managing will be a man once a world champion. But this is the kind of high class caliber of promotions we need. And it goes all the way back to Kwame Nkrumah. Because Kwame Nkrumah time, he said the first world title fight ever Ghana during the time. Floyd Kuti Robertson on Sugar Ramos, 1964. It was huge. And at most venues, now even before that fight, now Kwame Nkrumah and Fatia were present. And it goes back all the way back to the British aristocrats, Time a boxing started with the UK, The aristocrats were always in attendance. And Sharaf has brought me, they're taking me back all the way to the English aristocrats all the time, Omokrano, not Omombakra, enrolling in English boxing schools. I can't be now, yet me invented glove, because first, not Omodomosa Kekenebo, I was at that above 4 days, Obon Kakabia na pie. So, now so much to muffle the shots. Until now, a very muffless, and I know predate the invention of gloves. So, Sharaf promotion is taking me to, I can take it to so many different angles, but it's taking me all the way back to the English aristocracy. And it's not just about him. It's about Ghana being a destination of great promotions. But it's how Oka said, he studied the English and studied the Saudi Arabians and in the massive promotions. I know I replicate it. I'm very happy about it. Very, very happy about it.
Na eko ukasa na ukase se the promotions ni the oye pa na akase obefa eye boxer no manage no na wasan promote no na yahwe media I prefer senka onye promotions ya na se oba kofa eye boxers ye nyina you eko you know very well how difficult are boxers eye.
But Theo is very disciplined. Yeah, brother Theo Lopez is very disciplined. And the coach, boxing authorities are almost to normalize boxing now. And he's right in the lane. Oh, let me tell you, once you get a disciplined fighter, you don't have a problem. I mean, I don't want to sweep and paint everybody with the same paint, brush and all that. So, difficult. Only difficult. But there are disciplined ones among them. And so when you find that gem, then you polish it, and that's it. And so far, Theo Neko. So until baby, I will do this there. He needs a little push, and you need people with the clout because even with Azuma Nelson, for all his greatness, Sanya dia now your clout. We have to engage even the Ghana's ambassador to the US, Ghana's ambassador to UN, and all that to be going to the conventions and all that to make the case for Azuma and us. It's difficult without that kind of clout. And Theo said he's good and all that. But who needs that clout now? Ever conventions now? Ever to marry a boxer? I'm a chance to fight that. Especially, see who's always good, so now you're dangerous. Why would anyone give you a chance? Babonaje, no, channel. Theo Lopez is very good and he's demonstrated it over the years. Says he knows Azuma Nelson Krum. That's the fact of Azuma Nelson Krum. No man a chance of Bobo Waje. And the man a chance. So who's going to push behind the scenes? With the shot callers near there, make sure that they give him the shot. And Sharaf Mahama is well positioned. And it will be great. Say Ringcraft Syndicate. Say almost no more promotion. And so no more chance to manage it. And so over to me, the as our partner or Pabaka so no best focus on the promotions in them, but then get somebody somebody reliable because the dinner was set it up already, And they say also picking the right person. That's how I'm saying it, But it's very important. So Ghana is a noted destination, not only for World Championship boxers, but for great international promotions. And so I will not only be, also Washa said that I know only Ghanaian boxers, international boxers. And he's linked up with American, just because of the British connection, Ghana, Ghana, and even even football, whatever discipline. Anytime you involve the British, you're okay because the media, the British media, also more hypocrisy will be and you know, I mean, he's in the limelight, and I hope he shines forever. And he should be thinking of a succession plan. He's young, but he needs to keep getting better and bigger and better. And Omamoya around him, and you'll be Anna. I better say, and so you should keep an eye on a few things here and there. It can disrupt the momentum, you know. But he's the beginning. But I know he can do so much better. And I encourage, you know, but I want him to be able to think about managing one such prospect, say Biatio, with discipline. I'm mentioning him alone so far because I know his discipline. Omar and I can vouch for them.
Okay, now we can the needed clouter obetimi edia manage obi now to that highest level. Oh, you know very well. Even the Azuma Nelson example, no, we know the kind of work a state in Ankasa in terms of that clout, you know, state in Ankasa a provide here and the state resources. If we say ye jaima ono kwa obetimi enya sa clout na no say oh yeah adie or yeah adie pa ye jama nkwa without the state involvement obenya that needed clout na obetimi edia match up to the standard that ye peno.
Oh, so far the only state involvement and say or a promotion and papa now. I know they're a big deal because many sure President Mahama will be attending any promotion. Of course, this is the grand stage. It's the biggest stage so far. But send ne uncle Refi Ibrahim Mahama.
Oh, hopa.
Onuntina Mahama. I would say I'll attribute the successes behind the scene to Ibrahim Mahama. Okay, in your year before na say the business magnets show up. Because of Ibrahim Tino Mobile. Ibrahim Mahama na do mobile. And to mean him say he's working behind the scenes supporting his nephew. And you know, definitely South part and South angle, no, he might find somebody with Mabwa Shaft with the management of boxers near the no. All you need is just get one disciplined boxer, turn it out into a world champion, and then of course part of the reputation will also start generating. Because Raincraft one, however good they were, sometimes not state resources. It wasn't per chance. Going back to Kwame Nkrumah started with the Enamaka Flood Kuta Robertson, because he wanted to use sports to sell Ghana. And he did very well. They winning AFCONs near the and hockey cry a World Cup, and even football and all that. And then a General Couture champion also was a student of Kwame Nkrumah. He did the same thing. I know a producer, DK Poison. Oh, I'm a channel. I know John Rollins, who are students of Kwame Nkrumah, also did the same thing now. Of the boy Raincraft for Zuma Nelson, especially because John Rollins, I don't know, the Air Force boxing, one of them in charge. And Amaka Amatefio, His Excellency, also was in charge of the army. And DF Annan was in charge of the pro in the military. Into that time, military boxing was very high. Normally, actually, black bombers, now almost dominate about 70 to 80%. Into that time, and that dispensation, was because of that. Now they already had the love for it. Amaka Amatefio was also in the military. DF Annan was also in the military. Likewise, John Rollins. It's that love from sports and discipline. From that side, and even don't forget, Azuma Nelson. Well, he fought for the prisons, the Ghana prisons. And today, now can't be almost pushes that much, but we don't need that kind of resources from the state now. Right now, because of the clout with association with British boxing promotions of promoters of note in it, he's already established himself. Now, I understand Ibrahim Mahama and will continue to guide him here and there and help with the business side. He will be okay. And it will be good for Ghana. Say, another world champion. It's long overdue. And the way they are saying, around him, maybe they are pleased with the promotions, but he can always do better.
Now, young share bout na a course in there. Ya minimum say, Otimi Kobia, Untimi Kobia, when you highlight Nibi, I should share. When you be a minimum laugh for boxing to me, sure said by now, dear. When you be a Boxer
I can't be na me that's what I say.
boxer your friend no worldwide any frenzy McBones Eddie Boeni what about no media highlighter mahwe free ringside no the baby a verdict no koye no me nwanwa kakra wo hwe bi ebia the expert eye a de hwe na nya na me de hwe uhu ni sen
Oh, that Freezy was passion, but on your polished. Oh, the strength in the eye, wild, he wasn't connecting. Definitely, he was the aggressor. And baby cry, so we're home cooking. I said, yeah, on only is an international fighter being a and on no home, so to speak. It might have influenced the scoring. But unfortunately, for when you're home cooking, it's, you know, both of them were not that great anyway, but he wasn't connecting that much. And out here, we don't have the machinery. I able to match check it to say VAR, NB or your football, and then break it down. Body shots, percentages connected near the on channel, and effectiveness. And now I can't crack the footwork. Boxing is about footwork, hand speed, and head movement. The footwork, no, I can't crack. And you know, if he gets the right trainers and they work on it, then he'll be fine. But I can't footwork. Once he gets the footwork done, and then somebody to slow him down, he's got too much energy to want to be slow down. You have to slow down, pick your points where you need. Don't try to go knock anybody out. There are certain punches that score higher, connecting wilder, especially because when you behind him say or in a certain manner, he was too predictable for the opponent. When you say no, but when easy for your opponent. Also to me improvise a lot. Maybe he should think about in the corner no more history of making champions. I know it's not easy to get a good corner. You have to pay, but everything, you know, the price is proportionate to the price. If you pay well, you get a great corner and then you win. I bet you much style no kakra to polish him and make him refine. Passion, yeah, he's got everything else, but he's not yet a polished fighter. And you know, and any patapano, that's not boxing. You need a fine art. At least in the jabs, also to me jab 3-4. On throw combinations, and then when he's throwing combinations, it should be given different angles nowadays. There are so many things to learn, but you need a good corner to begin with, because there are basics also working on him. The footwork is the number one thing, and then he has to be able to change angles, move a lot of jabs. I don't see that. I see that with every punch he's trying to take the opponent out. So if you're going to fight the same way, then the opponent is already better prepared for you. Worldwide, but at least this would have been an opportunity for Freezy to build on his international reputation. Because if Ghana, Nasa won't get that successful, because look, I said you call Olympic Games, the qualifiers, he couldn't make it. But now it was no for Ghana. I know I didn't do Europe that. And to come down to Ghana now amateur level, that's if you couldn't make it a bit cheap brand no so kakra. And I was so sad and also the sign he needs good technicians in his corner to change the way he fights and get more knowledge about the footwork, change his angles, and jab a lot more. Be a real boxer, not just somebody who wants to knock somebody out. But to me, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Then he has a very long way to go, because Onipa no wanyi did that. And the old change.
I know. I say a lot of people around him. Hey. No, so, but they're not helping him, because I know he lacks that basic footwork, and then a few technicians he lacks them. And I said the age I said Terence Crawford, I said Uncle Woody 37. But he's been fighting for 30 years. Oh, let me tell you, he's got great corners. I'm coaching, I'm winning world championship after world championship. And the age, may not necessarily be a bad thing.
No,
but because of the age, he has a very short window.
Make age, in terms of say the essay usunya, because basics when kesa usunya the
window. But if you get a great technician, within 1 year they can work on him.
Doesn't come cheap, Echo.
Now the person so I'm telling you want to make the name, and you know, sir, Freezing, he's made his name even outside of the ring already. And even after boxing, he can continue to brand equipment, other products around boxing there. But you also make it some high mark in the ring. He has a little window, maybe 1 to 2, 3 years max. And also it doesn't come cheaper, and they forget it. You need to get the best corner and pay him well, and then the results will speak for you. The results also you make more money. Oh, let me tell you. Already, Freezing has something that money cannot buy. He's got goodwill. Because of goodwill, he's got a following. It's a time you know that the gate is guaranteed. I know that it will always bring people to his fights. So I know what I say. You pay big and get a great corner. It will 2, 3, max 3 years window. But after that, there's life after boxing. And he did now establishing the business in India. Will continue after he starts fighting. So this is the time to prepare for the exit. But get a great corner, great technicians to work on those aspects now, Makano. Because I detected that from day one. The first day of bar, I went to see them at the Black Bombers training there, and I got interviewed about it. I spoke about it, the footwork.
Make I say you know wedding komokra ma o kan sanse me, but echo on the night no so na WBO title so African title so was at stake. I and also alloting so etimi outclass the Asian opponent. So about no so when who be na and also
also allote Tio offering who Lopez. Minister Opedino also Lopez and a good name for Ghanaian fighters. Oma high empower Lopez for no. Back never bo a DK poisoner. Back also bo Comey. Anyway, but Opedino until well. Also, he's a real fighter boxer. He knows when to go back, when to come back in, use the angles. That's ring craft. He knows how to use the craft around the ring. He moves a lot and changes angles a lot. This is what I was talking about, what Freezing needs to learn. Oh, you don't always have to make contact. You can beat your opponent by switching the angles, moving a lot. But with jab way, with combinations way, and he's refined. He stayed in the Black Bombers start, for a long while. I don't know what any pro. And he's been to a lot of competitions. All of those have helped him. And Freezy doesn't have that benefit. So that's the more reason why, and the agency so also a technician. Alote, he knows how to box. He's been to the Olympics, been to the Commonwealth Games, and 10 pro, and he's winning. It's because of the experience over the years. And they keep his minders keep switching the styles. And he will last long. Because your next your friends and world champion. Even though so far on Tisa Obiana Azuma all by and he had the knockout power that he could take out an opponent. He doesn't have that yet. And I don't think he can acquire it overnight. And I know I understand. He continue to stay disciplined, stay healthy, stay in training, and keep improving upon his stamina, keep learning a lot of films and all that, because so far he has not demonstrated, he's got the knockout power to knock out an opponent. And when you go on the road, and often, World Championship, often he may have to go on the road to win it. On the road, if it's just going to be the way he's fighting now, and that's it, and yet conclusive, they also winning your band draw. And I like his style. He moves a lot. He doesn't seem to be the aggressor. On the road, it won't help. You need to be more aggressive and be connecting a lot, engage a lot. And clinching, also Ghanaian fighters, one other thing, they don't clinch.
They don't clinch, yeah. Bomb and one say
you have to use everything. You have to use all of the tricks in the game, in a fight. Oh, Whenever your opponent is in an advantageous position, or you have to clinch. Now, yes, a time you done it. As you no, you have to be able to clinch. You have to have the inside game. As I was a telephone booth, so the mid-range game, no, and inside game, no, but the boxing ability is there so far is very polished. But like I'm saying, title that's so now, as often happens, your champions now, you're winning titles, no, away from Ghana. On the road, if you get a good opponent, that won't be knocking out. If it goes to the judges, you better say number one. Won't crowd for Ghana. Would you title now the back of Ghana? No, you're from out. There's so many things. Boxing there's a lot of politics in it. It's a new panel with DC when that's a honor on the better guarantee gates. Yeah, the manner. Now when you better when you scam more from Onua. So why should we give it to you now for Ghana? So it's only the only thing the only drawback about him. But as to his expertise in the ring, I think he's arrived. He's polished, but he doesn't have the knockout power. Until only say Obenya opponent or that kind of power and very closer might get in the way. But Senya on the road next Ghana needs to be put it on. In his case, will need to host the world title fight Ewaha in order to help him win. Because if it's not that obvious, now you're closer, they won't give you the decision. Now, for Africa, no, they won't give it to you. And unfortunately, there are other areas. I mean, say promotions here. I'm a president of Mahama. There are so many other areas. You're lucky. I would say your boxing referee, but you need a referee, a Rojabano. Boxing referee judge. We don't have a whole lot. We need a lot more technicians. They'll get the international. With international organizations now, I judge, I referee some of these fights. Yeah. There's so many things about Mabuano. So many things, but we are so I think reset your Ghana Boxing Authority side, but you hear a lot more help with training our coaches, training our judges. Our referees, some of the referees, rules, referee, no, it was in the ring in Nigeria. He didn't even know how to lift also he should have lifted his head because just always swallow the truth.
The truth, yeah.
He didn't know, and next now masquerading as Dr. Amadine. He also didn't know. But if he knew, he would have just lifted his head. See, any Dr. P. and Kasai or people know. So, all he needed to have done was to have lifted his head, so on swallowing the tongue. And he could have been, even though he had a pre-existing condition, he could have been saved. Oh, no, there are so many things. Even Rojabano has talked about it. Technical men, a lot of them are not well trained. In the south side, so also I know that here say a whole topic on this. Ghana Boxing Authority should do well to train a lot of Omunkro the seconds, especially the judges and the referees. Because if you can get more international judges and referees with the so-called alphabet organizations,
it's difficult. It's difficult. Echo. Yemfensi. I mean, say ukodi jumedi binti yedase see a free win. Waji so na one akasa. Eno senior echo asthma. Ena ote se yeneno edin komono or a boxing expert. Enti ote se yenini din komo se ya ni enim de pese yenya efri ni ho. Ma menye wei emfa betika ye bape na ye ba efie. Yes, yenye wei emma betika se menka kire se free the be. Yes. Betika de free de ye pepa na ye chene ma pa. Betika se on mount ye free 100% ye bet. Free 100% bet eno ewo betika app ne so nti hye ne so. Na fa mame eno aso obe downloadi betika app no Google Play unya downloadi pe na all the credentials oniema o number ni ade hye mu pe eno ano no wanya free 100% bet na onso watwa adibi pa onim se Christmas mu ene yewe uni sika Christmas ni die den papa is that easy ewo betika app ne so anase wobetumi akọ www.betika.com na na sɛ obe dial star 263 hash na watumi a download ɛyɛ Betika app no na otwa edi. Terms and conditions apply. Asɛm a meka kyerɛ wo being vetted and approved by Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Unim refie dunwotwe apacho memfa ho enhye sa betting ho esan say gaming can be addictive pa. Sa brede bright ya wadom atena se ne ono enode omemu hansem nyina ebre nti mame mowi na memfa enjejeje ne tata ho mame mowi na memfa enjeje ne tata na afi yemfa omemu hansem ni nyina emremo ewo baabi a wo bia has ekopie mu ewo doma omo ani enkunim de nanso omo ani enkunim nanso nya de omo lusu saa game no. Heart of Lions ekopie mu ewo Samates nsinchiri na ne ye gom pa sanso na Dreams after say omo ko lusu ewo Kumase no omo tena fie echibrekum Chelsea ebo mo ka miensa mia madam for coach Dortmund minim se nsem ewo ha eno nso obete ewo dwumade esutie we yeba. Ote se aboma yi su dewro na mu na fritua dase a ye nkuwa soboa omemu nsem a yaboaboa no nyina na yede brewi bright ya wadom achim de hye achinkwa onu bremu achim odan de hye prekope ena watena si nana bre yaw yenkoi.
All right, that's what we are so happy 98.9. Some of mass of fisem na transia. I didn't see me brown so hasine say dia I'm pin focus am say abasoba we na ma ijapai na kwacha de fani na iska e no de engineer come say local news e ade high sense for the boy meeting ni nsem na ba na we 2025 high sense bonya donko mi promo I say high sense obo ma nyina afishapa I say high sense bonya donko mi isiem na o say o ma best na o tbe miensa I say 18 December to 8 January na say ohwe na utim say wahwe aboa na watete nyoma nso bebe nti wuni option bia so betima kopie no nso high sense for akache na say bia opie bia ACB opie bia fridge bi opie bia smart TV bi ana bia opie bia air fryer bi e dey showcase dia uni option bia so mo dey kopie no nso high sense share onum if so do call dia no ma no ya tete so bebe age say F ankasa no so we no timita sa no ma na e dey 5 years warranty e na ye dey ma o nti to age say how bia ba mo betim na ba within 5 years no betim na ba no ma hwe no sisi ama so ewo eye no so we no e say bia obi to no bia wa friend say oh ya wa high say no money be so debi we dey but what dia bra store hangasa bra store na be gino money bi kofie nti my say Christmas we dey me what dia to smart TV ni kese pa ba ko e dey ma me fie na fie ma hwe no ma pep fridge kese nso e dey ma mini pa bi pa na we say me so me heavy guy so ewo eye honom nti bo dey na kopie mu so high sense for so na me wono matete no I say we no e na otwe nyensa na otwe nyensa e na dey ma say bia bitima ba na bitima fa no bi nso ewo eye na we no ukwe showrooms are just say baby enya bebre I saw here amran here East Legon Accra Tudu Hacho Afinya Mateko La Paz Bachuna North Industrial Area Junction Mall Achimota Mall West Hills Mall Tema Community 1 Kaswa Kisiman Bachuna Broadcaster Kumasi City Mall Kumasi Edum Kumasi Post Office Kumasi Tafo Kumasi Tanoso Takrade Takwa Sunyane Tamale Hohoi Obuasi Mankesim Techiwa na afi dance man leko pimo so bitumanya high sense no bi na bi etima ko so e dia ma so ewo eye honom enti yen sense na so say no ano ana so na otwe bi a game to be e ba so Ghana Premier League March the 15 so eto dwa yi papa na Hohoi Sports Stadium no Hohoi United trafie e ma goal star be chini win by 1-0 Tuba AstroTurf Dream Chelsea echi Bekum Chelsea winning by 3-1 in Century Sports Arena. FC Samates 1996 in total FH Hearts of Lions winning by 1-0. Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium no Karela United echi Vision FC winning by 1-0. Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex no Nations echi Young Apostles winning by 1-0. Now for game back to Jam Nana Ajimabu Panya say Dudu na ni die no Adriana FC the league leaders and so ne Hearts of Folk ya ball game ni ma 90 minutes ya the 5 minutes or so obia entry and twa so honom na when you say game back to Jam so I would say Nations for so board there but ye ama omutimi Young Apostles winning by 1-0. Now after the game no head coach Edema Nations FC frame Paul Manson papa nsu di nko akre bisa papa na we game of boy against club FNO Young Apostles now then a bit my assessment on game of boy against Young Apostles.
I think it was a very difficult game. Apostles, yes, if you underrate them, they are one of the sides who can surprise. Because they don't lose anything, Always, if he loses or if he wins, it doesn't matter to him. So such a team, if you are playing against, you need to. So for me, I think the win itself was very good for us. Looking at home games, if you drop points at home, you're going to find yourself in trouble. So for me, I think the win is good for us.
Now it's a coach from Palmas on a head coach at my nations and so game the Eddie Panemum the Hanson with me 3 points or beat me queen so Eddie Momo. Then that's how to be a Pasha. Key moment Ben Pana who game our boy against our partners. One moment the first 10 to 15 minutes in there. Now it's a doubt him say idea. Young Apostle follow brother from our much lost a do baby no the mountain it now almost start some pressure on the ma be beat me queen so my nations FC.
It was the point when we decided to press them in their own half. Because initially, the first 10-15 minutes, we allowed them to build from the back, and then they are the type or the side who can keep possession well. So if you allow him to build from the back, they will worry you. So it was at the point when we started to press them, that was when they started to kick in, and then they find it very difficult to play. For me, I think we did well at that point, but I think we still have some work to do.
Now it's a coach from Palmas. Ball game now is the first 10 to 15 minutes in the idea. Young Apostles for no chance move to me person minimum do a be an man in Tijan beat me queen so Eddie Momo. Now Young Apostles head coach Abdul Abu Hanan. Papa see Busan say open na ban sen kuku ni ban so a purely inexperienced so the mountain debut utim say inexperienced can be and a man kuku to buy.
It's a good possessive team. The boys are young. They even though they are inexperienced. If they were experienced, the first half would have even played the game before the second half. The mistake that the defender also did was out of inexperience. I have explained those things to them so many times. I told them this is our league. It's not certain about what someone may pick against you. So anytime you have any challenge like this, don't always try to get the ball. Just make sure that if you are not certain of what you are going to encounter, you close down the defender and watch him to do whatever he's going to do. But because of inexperience, I don't know what he was sliding for, even though he got the ball first. But that is the game.
Wilson Kumakra, head coach, Edema Young Apostles, Abdul Abu Hanan Lituja, right after saying Nation Fonsi Choma winning by 1-0. Now, game back one, I know she pound so Doma. Now, Joanna FC against Accra to folk. Also, we shall build a strong foundation for our colors, red, yellow, and blue phobia. No go pay muso Domama, game Ballerino, 0-0. Now, head coach, Edema Accra to folk, where Masu Didi, drama, so after the game, Bob coach, now, general overview of the game, celebrate my also. Oshadi, our game on the mountain of border part, no, so better outcome. Now, say, we know a bit more matches, or more common, no improve game after game.
We deserved a better outcome, but a ground which has become a very boggy side to the club. You know, ending a point is also very, very important to take from a very tough feature and from a very difficult terrain. I think that our planning over the period have always been that we want to keep improving the team. The team is still in transition and it's in progress. It's a work in progress, and so our idea is that we keep improving game after game and then improving different aspects of our style and then our game model, so that we will get more consistent and then be able to create more chances in the game and try as much as possible to control the opponent, because every opponent has a very strong identity that you need to try to control, but we always want to make our identity more prevalent.
Nice tactical Masudi Dramane head coach at my Kratzvo and also change Simons so happy 98.9. Now it was the coach with Timinuma from defense midfield and attack now. And for panel also improving us. Also my clinical upfront nemum almost I compose one in team media a chona ashishi midfield I see no any mono and only assemble.
I think that in the final third we need to be more clinical and we need to be more composed when we get into those areas, and we need to find ourselves in some very important pockets of the pitch, where when we find ourselves in those areas, they become our identity that we can make big chances. And then I think that in the second half, when we make a couple of changes, and then we're taking some spaces, and then we're opening the opponent from their left side, and then we create some anxious moments there, and then we're supposed to be finishing on the other side, but sometimes we lose this.
Head coach and my crowd to folk Masudi Dramani Sudi Tuja. Now, some of the can say, Coach, one performance in the air splendid. At the Mufua, just a keep Kwangasa. Now, then Panama Musikit, I would me quite when they would mission no more home the Eddie. Now, Musikit pa be any away performance. No,
Still have a lot to improve, because this game, for instance, the numerous chances that we created, at least we needed to score at least 2 in this game. And I think that the opponent also created, I think 2 chances in the first half. The first half, on the left side. So, given the chances that were created, at least we need to score 3. And then if they score 1, that's fine. Okay. I think that it's a game that we should have won.
Nice coach Masudi Dramani. Share chance for creative party. Also mutum se be 3 goals. Na bia timi ko nso be phobia akrata vogun so honom. Na so no agbesin so ene de ogini die has for so agese amafo class share benyima say your performance for the my has na ene class mu rekura free no, but currently only Blasters number 1. Na so no agbesin so e bo pin ka kebu say abrantie na share o performance a utimi ko da di nso odoma. Then I bet my girls, favorite ground, and I hold on, be them book also the one also, or 3 games, 3 clean sheets, I be a queen so at the man.
Me coming into the man, have been one of my favorite ground. I've been here 3 times and I've been in post, and all has been clean sheets, so I really thank God for that.
Nice Solomon Agbese goalkeeper in my Kratzvo. So far no 5 clean sheet why them so they my Kratzvo gon so. No na enkuma nam krom wo hwe de ya nkuma city dia am for kase we no kra de. Ase benyima say nkwa utu na ni o na mo for kra se be ya. If I go replace na Blaster no so David. Ghana for kasa do. Ghana for kasa too much. O say show no ne performance of the man has na. O hwe nim so ne benyima so mo tima bo has team na say bia o ne benyima say be compete will be bia ho.
Well, I think it's not a competition. We are here to help each other, to make each other best. And I'm here to help Asari to do 1 or 2 things to be one of the best goalkeepers in Ghana. And me also, I know I'm a top-class goalkeeper, so we support each other. It's not a competition.
When Solomon come across Solomon Agbese on the my crowds folk I say ma be you say you call on share my has team na age be queen so and man also and say be on be you say be compete no mom o so mutuma bo has team na be atima queen so e de amamo na Chobo our sticker head coach at my Diana FC papa so din kuma aka also proud to this game no Diana na just mo lead the table na fans na ka say opening show performance na say I should am queen so Mom did the demo yet to crowd or say, team dear, it has so belusu, over to an as well. Mom dear, na game no add dear papa, minimum results na band the idea, Nina, add their working so el honum.
Understand the team today tried the best inside in the pitch. Need to understand our team, what is inside the group, the name, the everything. But me, I'm happy from the supporter about not go down. Me, I am the coach, and it's not lose everything about is Hasselhoff fighting from the champion. It's not problem about to come draw from Hasselhoff, but us, the staff and the people understand what is the situation, and you will fix this problem. Supporters stay here with him about the league is not easy. You see the 5 or 6 team is fighting from the champion, another team is fighting from the relegation. But if the supporter no stay back from our team, I think no have power. Let understand the football. Sometimes it's possible win, sometimes it's possible draw, sometimes it's possible lose.
Now it's a Chuba Aristika head coach at Medway. So sometimes draw, sometimes they lose, sometimes they win. Name the Oba Meshe, no man now want to be a bit more consider my Dana FC. So Ewo Honum. Now I'm saying day our TNA Stadium Media Man Ebo against Basake. Holy Stars now for Wednesday 11-1 let's say University of Ghana Stadium. About against Fantabulous Kumasi as Santiago game no exactly 4 p.m. Wednesday and as I give me so Basel so on. That's where my stand is na crown. Now you're preaching quickly so has it now say no or humble from that's what my needed super sub or humble from Gusa made Jimmy someone so ha. Now said the other FC sooner or mulidi no more 28 points made them tossing you with 26 points or game me hand over an area. Bibian goal start also third 25 points. Hats of folk. The Continental Club Masters and so also a 9 25 points on Fantabulous Kumasi as Santiago Etosu with 24 points. Sixth, Samates 24 points. 7th, Art of Lions 23 points. Karela 8th 23 points after and Chronom Young Apostles with 20 points. 10th, Nations FC 19. 11 on a log no air, so the All Blacks 18 points, and after so 12 on so Dreams FC 17 points. 13th, Hull United 17. 14th, Ebichi United so and now relegation out in the I know she papa now become Chelsea also 16th 15 points. Edun so Vision FC 15 points after so Edun watch 11-1 is our mobile against Kotoko Wednesday. University of Ghana say more justice for the university dia. And Hana feed the bed in say 11-1 bit my colleague so on the good idea in the brown so hasi. Now every Ghana Premier League aka near Swiss can find assessment division league so no so charm. We can do games no baso kama games so e baso ntina na yen ko na yen fa ni so fa ya tiefu ni so happy 98.9 na zo one is na results so esikwa Northern City Sankara National say win by 4 goals to 0. RTU Etna Borga All Stars win by 4 goals to 0. One Power 2 TF Exponential 0. Japan 1, Tamale City 1. Now zone 1 being so say esikwa the Be United 1, Bekum Arsenal 0. VC Warriors 2, Mighty Warriors 0, Techiman Liberty Youth 0, KAC Academy 4, Lagos City Zetnafe Emma Doma Unity, Chinu win by 2 goals to 0. Na Sena Zone 2 so results so esikwa Rose Park 4, Second 11 White 0, New Adibiase 1, Police National 1, Park Academy 2, Elmina Shas 1, Sky FC 1, FC Ashanti Gold 0, Soccer Intellectuals 2, Ebony FC 2, Ebusha Dwarfs 1, Sexual Stars 2, Kimfai Site Nafim, Emma Future Stars Chinu win by 3 goals to 1, in Swapon Fidelity 2, Samsung UCC Youngsters 3 Square and so Zone 2, na Zone 3 in results so Square and so Honum, na God 1, Wafa 1, Great Ambition 1, FC Nania 1, FC Nania 0, Home Stars 2, Golden Cake 1, Port City ne January Paris na Jolly D Zone 3 no Sympathy no Port City Chino win by 2 goals to 1. Hackler 2, True Democracy 0, Oko United 1, Atrom Divisa 2, and Afonso Accra Great Olympics Golden Warriors win by 2 goals to 1. So on Square so University of Ghana Stadium International Allies Ebo against Accra so on them coming down so as I said, that's what we are so happy 98.9. Near free football car, near dashing from room echo boxing. I'm boxing the idea. Oh, share now, cherry, I say. University of Ghana, what I the year, Papa. Now, Legacy Rice Sports, I just say, CEO, Sharaf Mama, boy, maybe it's me, Papa. No, the big bout, no, Freezy McBones versus Worldwide. Now he did my picture say, now you don't video need out and say yes. No question, so Entropia. Now I say a bunch of Worldwide, out and say yes. or TB here and Casate na a modern papa, no modern papa. You can say and so good and say the episode of a brony papa. No mum. For the judgment in your banner, realize the ultimate idea. Freezing my bones and queer famano, almost a worldwide name in a winning. Now, share and man now video no AC Chaguna. Yeah, end the battle. Now, here you are now. Worldwide OC air pants out and say, yes, Mokoshi is on top here. Now, I know the papa said the man. In 24 times, almost oh, shit, they are. But in Sequoia, they are worldwide. It may she air freezing bamboos out in the idea. Also, or he can't send me panemum after the battle. Freezing so Eddie Kumaka. Now, I hear from quick and so far, so happy 98.9. Never, nay, statement the buy and so and say statement from Team Freezing McBones. On behalf of Freezing McBones and his entire team, we want to first congratulate Worldwide on his victory last night. He came to fight and end the decision. We have nothing but respect for him and his team. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the promoters who made this fight possible, Legacy Rice Sports and Mushroom Boxing. Thank you for giving Freezy this platform and for putting together an incredible event. Your continued support of the sport means everything. To the fans who packed the venue last night, thank you. Your energy, your passion, and your support don't go unnoticed. Whether you were there for Freezy or for Worldwide, you created an electric atmosphere that reminded us all why we love this sport. Last night didn't go our way, and we own that. But this is just one chapter in Freezy's story. We are already back in the gym, analyzing, adjusting, and preparing for what's next. Freezy is a fighter through and through, and setbacks only for his determination. We will be back, and it will be better. Thank you for your continued support. Team Freezy Magbon, I say, we about to know, and rather, and our Freezy Magbon today, Sassit when Babon, reading to the amount, so happy 98.9, so now every boxing I can see Uncle Rugby, and rather, near Gem or University of Ghana, Legon, near Montana account, so rugby to Gawe rugby sevens. And I say Tenor International the rugby A7 T-Rec. I say go more than I say all the papa. Now 7 countries and about participate here. Be it Muku so on out here the likes of Conquest from Ghana, Asfa from Senegal, Leon from Burkina Faso. I just say no. Maybe I could papa so honum. Now the final day results now. Since you and rather Conquest from Ghana. Etnaoma Asfa actually unit 12-5 and I think so track or move Ivory Coast so Etnaoma Leon from Burkina Faso unit 12-7 Elite RC from Togo and so Alligator RC out and say Elite from me winning 19-7 now third place player of the Senate Square Conquest from Ghana track from Ivory Coast winning 29-0 beating my Ghana for no 83rd then the grand finals and also Asfa from Senegal Leon from Burkina Faso winning 19-0 so and rather rugby 7 so 2 down so rugby stadium University of Ghana heading in Brown so hasi enti na yefo so entu yesrebo aka na yenko far Angola now say Hona African Youth Games so eba so now here I say Team Ghana so it means secure 21 medals from 2025 African Youth Games so Angola now disciplines a 2 Ghana badminton weightlifting, athletics, canoeing, boxing, golf, karate do, and after taekwondo, and it to ground. So now, Ghana to me, I have 21 medals and so on. Now, badminton, gold 2, silver 1, bronze 3. Now, I say in total, badminton, 6 medals. Weightlifting, silver 3. And in total, so 3 on my. No more athletics, so 1 silver and then 3 bronze. Canoeing so in 1 bronze now boxing so in 1 gold 1 silver and then 2 bronze and so golf in 1 bronze karate do in 1 bronze and then taekwondo so in 1 bronze so so you didn't see in bronze so right and so the local story edition the bronze so one of high for the super sub we had the bronze so happy 98 points I know them Prince OBIBA POAKWA not trash so happy 98.9.
December, I 8 January. Ko high sense showroom bia. I'm already fida. Sa high sense nkoa. And about 5 years manufacturer defect warranty.
High sense power we shapo. Kobana. Big go. Hey, we are there. Say out there. We go. Everybody take a seat. Make you feel variety. Big go. Refreshing and exciting. Yeah, we love. Big go. For the party. Agbonaya. Big on Naya. GMO Baniwaya. Big on me Philly. Cola cocktail. Apunana coconut. Lemon lime strawberry. Tamarind grape orange. Yeah, big. Take a sip and feel it vibes. Yeah, big. Big on taste and big on refreshment. Yeah, big. Take a sip and feel it vibes. Yeah, big. Big on taste and big on refreshment. Big on taste, refresh your vibes.
Yedase. Yena wine ohan bofo ase. Ene de odi aka on se oye super sap. Minim se oye Terry Sheringham. Ana se oye Oleguna social dia. Minim Oleguna social. Ana se oye Terry Sheringham dia. Ba wasi oye one super sop. Minim de enti oye super sop no. They say ono oye in between all bright any special enti ekwa ha no wafa ekwa ha na wafa me hwe de obetu no enche bia obetu no na afi wano wa starter nkasa but yenko ahoma ne so na yenko Luanda far away in Angola eho na team Ghana eko youth Africa Youth Championship ewo Angola in all no 21 medals and a team no at the buy. I'm de about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 or 9 sports. And a call a year game simu. Na me was chef de mission ewo ahomane so Mr. Kamal Sule eye madam for power ye president e de ma eye canoeing na afi canoeing ekobi kra ewini medal ewo ho enti yenko na ye ne no enkodi nkomo Mr. President ye mo akwaba e de ba happy 98.9 FM. Otimenka me pacho frɛ so mame frɛ please hold on for me so na frɛ bright mame ne nhwɛ shahano mame pacho otimenka
Happy FM
yenya ayi kakra wa ha afi waba life pa na bibia boko de Angola te say na anopai
anopai de Angola boko na yeso yewa ha ya kai chirim su yehu ye pa ewa
enti team no ebi aba ho ebi aba na ebi ewo ho ana team ni nyina na ewo ho contingent ni nyina na ewo ho
you Mr. Meda Ministry of Youth and Sports have said any Ghana Olympic Oma Modipa Ama team first batch Africa on the 19th. First batch for on the 19th. Then our second batch to Africa and Dra 21st. And our sister menu Kasai third batch to Aka last batch Ayeba Nipa 13. Ayeba.
Oh, right. Okay. Na yenhwe African Youth Games a course so ewo Angola. Ona oye chef de mission like ona oye the leader of delegation. Wo assessment of a year games team Ghana's performance NSA.
So far, so good. I'm sure medals are to me. There is a lot of But room for improvement. But team Akoma by the Omu Akita and Omu
98.9.
very proud of them. They gave out their best. They were
And in all 21 medals, and I'm the free African Youth Games in do you think
them say badminton.
In
Line breaking.
yeah line no breaky pa minimum say efiri hɔ anaasɛ efiri ha ba line no breaky pa yɛnhwɛ sɛ ayɛ stable a anaasɛ ɔhan obɛ try sɛ nka abɛfrɛ no bi mu anaa nanka frɛ no bi mu na yɛnhwɛ sɛdeɛ ɛɛkɔ na yɛntimi ɛni nkɔmmɔ no yie kɔna ɔka biribi about badminton wohwɛ African Youth Games ɛkɔɔ so a ɛwɔ Angola Rwanda yi a badminton ɛna gye medals dodoɔ 6 in all ɛde ma Ghana normally ka ɛyɛ a yɛhu biribi saa so what it means sɛ now you improve when it comes to a youth badminton you improve ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɛno nso ɛno no pacho wasan ba homa ne so bi ɛhwɛ sɛ this time no ayɛ stable a
yes
now o can say badminton in all no badminton MI6 medals it tells me say yeah, we are doing something right about no youth level yes. Badminton
yes ana ye ban puhwe manua ye die adwuma na manua ni kire say ye bedru a the organizing committee ebe provide with accommodation any feeding any internal transportation. Now, meaning Ukrainian, provide teaching accommodation, any feeding, but transportation now challenges kakra abem. And our baby games mission. Each every distance we are and to say 1 hour and a half. Sometimes if you are free hotel one time, I am pay taxi encore na koye nebe. With all these challenges, the badminton team, Omubo Omodi, Emma Omunya 2 gold, and 1 silver, any 3 bronze. The athletics team, Omubo Omodi, and silver, Baku, any 3 bronze. And canoeing 4 silver and 1 bronze. Bronze. This number of athletes are for golf. This is their first time to go to a multi-sport competition. And I went, yes, and I judo. Fine. And swimming, they've also improved on their personal best time. And taekwondo, Sumaya medal, and weightlifting. Yeah, the Obaba Kupene by Otmichi silver, Bakuba. Yes, so far, yeah, gallant athlete, results are much me produce my enemy.
And yɛnhwɛ lessons bɛn ɛna as team Ghana draw free your participation ɛwɔ African Youth games ɛkɔɔ so Angola. What are the lessons team no ɛde bɛ fie both athlete ɛkɔɔ any officials ɛkɔɔ nyinaa?
Yes, lessons are yes you are and say as I say going forward federation has no omuma omini enko rules no yepa because by omu the rules ABTBT ye follow. To me me pese federation head omu fun as way na omu bomodi na omu your coaches ni athletes should master on the rules of the game. And a secondly, so your competition are. Yeah, yeah, my fire, you need a show and two organizing committee because BBSE, our event ground, they were supposed to provide food for the athletes at the event grounds. But unfortunately, who could do event ground no, so our athletes went through this ordeal. It's then you to me boy modi Ghana embassy ambassador na owa ha ono ankasa tu anamo eba ha ebe hwe ena yedi ye challenges esi nini ampara owa no o arrange van edima oboa ye yie papa so van ni anapa bia na obefa ya athlete na do ma around now back to the base now prepare aduane na da amano na wasa around e da koma ya athlete ni planning na many anka van na amba anka yemu betiri yi pa min kandada enti ambassador na wa no excellence Rita yebo na about pa mutu mu mintina mu fidie su na mabo na abasu yi pa twin that system yi that tree program say yebo e modine ka twinika
yeah dear papa twi a wo ka no me ampo no eye me nwanwa esan se minimu ntia na twi no se de aba no eye me nwanwa pa e bia eye medals na medal hall na mo de ba ninti ne kama ama utwi no abasa
mire fisi mabo boxing for so omunya 1 gold 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Yes,
so naturally say boxers are yedi ba ni na omunya medal.
Yes,
1 gold 1 bronze and then 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Anti-boxing, enya 1 gold, 1 silver, and half 2 bronze. In total, no boxing kwa ema 4 medals. Badminton 6, weightlifting 3, athletics 4, canoeing 1, boxing 4, golf 1, karate do 1, and half taekwondo so 1. In all, no 20. For 21 medals and I'm multi accumulate here at the buy. But Mammy Musa, you
medal table that's number 6. Oh, medal table.
Oh, okay. Say, Usha, ye medals ni ba ye gold no kakrebi. In fact, ye 3 gold medals. Ye 3 gold medals, yes, and untina. Ama in the table no ya ba be di 6 no but we dey mama musa wo chef de mission athlete amodi omko ye nyina obia ne per diem ene bibia ese mo de man bia ma seti obia ansan na mo ba fie say ye kodi bronya.
Yes, when per diem asem enunu aban no afade because this is say na organization in na ko Ghana Olympic Committee providing kits. Amuntadi share for throughout their stay ever. And a Ghana Olympic Committee to on Umodi Edomuko camp. For the first time, the athletes echo camp or the air conditioning room throughout the 2 to 3 weeks. And a Ghana Olympic Committee Omuchefa Omuye. Ena yeda aban swasi aban ebo no modi eto ticket ema athlete no officials na omuba ena say aban suna efa omupedi ema semni na manama but fianu challenges aye won say won say 54 countries na aba PM Angola enti before say ubenya seat e dey ababa could na koye ne o. And then officially, Anka say Games Village should be closed down. But Ghana Olympic Committee about money after Unka and then you China I be free hand. So Stacia Minuka say you call for more down soon. Omubo more than Tenabe, Yena Benya, Africa or China. And ya seti me members who are me no me age months almost na ministry na be ya by the time I hear Baba Drew Ghana 24 na ya allowance ni bibia I read na da dibro nya sunkupa because me say my bet now almost 3 weeks ni and na me adum na some saka the bonus now you be pro 24th ni any 25th any 26th you be ni pa ukura me invite you no abeshia mu anita na have it na abonkomo
medase pa medase but ni nyina is dependent on say oba aban edu sika be ma ho enti o ka say athlete amodi omko Angola no be si na ye ne o ka say mo ye ma obia ne per diem ana bibia.
No, that not that I know of. And I am say bibia omuye ewo Ghana. Any ahanina they share the information with me as the CDA. But sisi aminu ka say dear to me ka say manya bibita. But manya antie say they are working very hard to make sure everybody is sorted out. And so now, ya kwa dibro. Nous devons assist you at there. Il y a now some form of assurance if the chief director say obia sabeka nisika ansana ya kodi ya miaduma.
Sule mame mfa unsia me da se pass ye frɛ na wagye so far away from Angola na oni edi sa enkomo yi ye be bom pa ye na yahwɛ na yenso ye links kakra wo ministry wo no yenso ye puli said ye be ya mo beba no na musika ni nyina aye ready said ye mo nso Christmas no mo betimi edi ne yie pa isanse makote makojino man anemu ati o man anim yie pa 21 medal there. These are young boys and girls and a call sa African youth games here in fact omo ekoye no obia nimro emfie dunwotwe obia nimro emfie dunwotwe enti ye beda masi ye papa phone lines no yemie phone lines no numbers no 0555657278 and afi 0551563916 na yemfa course kakra ye be samum okay special ye baby no na uye wia mekura poke ye bo anso de bibi tete
I was aka asem you
na me so menye
mesi wa nimpon me mame me papa amo enua ma na bi edu a champon Ellen ta friend ya atwene boa na wadaro ma boa me mesi wa no na se de osi yema no pay no ma anye bibia nti se wa ya atwene boa na tied friend nemum your friend edu a champon Ellen ono watimim ti kumasi na eja wasini dan iti mesi wa ene wa wo dai de mi gina kwanya we so no maka say happy birthday ya rento nkwam no ma usika na nkwatenten no so embe so mane wo nananom nyina no unyini entimi ehu o ntimi se wa no ya atwene bo ana say edu a champon Ellen happy birthday
eno special ena wote ne nka no na mamemfa Afro Edward present the 13th edition of football gala competition na ekoso dia na ekoso ewo Nundu Hamatan Community Park eno ewo Akwam Nundu makwa Akwam fie ba minimu ho yes menti say din we me sure say ehye Akwamu achi eho na Paul K Yeboa ofiri na adwumadie Paul K Yeboa in fact ono eneye editor of Happy Sports at Large we the 13th edition waye dwumadie mako 30 ye dwumadie oye na afie bia na afie o gisika registration no 150 Ghana cedis na dwumadie no hyasia from 25th to 26th December ena ehye asienti hyene so pa efa ema ehwana ene ebekra no se akwamuman anase akwamufie anase akwamu champion yes akwamu nudu ɛyɛ champions ɛwɔ hɔ na sɛ opɛ bibia dwuma enquiries bia Collins fa ba akoto soma me na nka me hwɛ number no na me mo number ni yie pa number ni hu hia frɛ
0245 905451 0272 937385 0272937385 gala no ebe
bugagagagaga pa ye fro sen o frefre himfa
ye fe me justice me free santo is legal
justice mo anon ko emiti o
for kwa de make an say no I have to fuck ni bia na bi na me hwe bi o fie na me say game a be to expectation and you won robo na ayi my go ne ajetin to e hwe bi na decision na no maybe a minute electric na ya bi no because both na ye ku a ba ku dwa olendi na ye bi e so na wa me tia se o ti Ghana graduate ye no mo o ku na na e de mutu gari bi ko no se commentators ni ya bro e do ma gina ho am tia e bobo ni gya ya o fro se ba me no gya na end of the day muso wa re no and you change
justice say ubetimi adwane ubetimi because boxing no the act of self defense it udwane ni nyina no self defense ni bi nti udwane ya na abeto punch baako na de o sound no ontimi ototototo ne punch na emowo a at the end of the day no wona ye be count to amount because the number of punches a obebo no eno ene be ma edi enkunim ewo ho Medasi justice ye fro say na ofre infa
OBIBA POAKWA Brown
ya fabulous na ya me pa ne ho ye so won kran me hu ena no pay na ya wani no eyo ya na because anopai minam wani mu ha me koye ena me san baa me ko baa we hu me adan wani no bibia ye
Debbie o se ana futu kakra na wo o se yo kronkuma mu ntino o se ye do kakra na
Debbie me si won kran ena anopai me hu wo circle nti won kran enti kan ho asem
area se ye na mienu wo se wata ba ko so ba bia obiso asia se wa
me gine ho a obi kan ya fabulous me pet phone ato no utwa waji ni phone a pese utwa no enya wo ya fabulous na me hu wo no
ma me koma na bidi wa chia do ba ko mu ade area na de enya ho no be fami project so se me dibi na bi bia ya kama ebi na takepo cappuccino o so ti o fa wa boduma na wo de Ghana for World Cup America and Canada. And Ghana ni bianco comportable toss, not the other fine man. I mean, o share and a friend say, I don't remember about some. I'm more is excellent on the many mamma and Bano, and no one about so. O share a branch and baby, what the Afana, I think, say, Bebois, about boxing, and at that night, I could eat. Best say, a more fancy one man, and what be our first of Ghana for Magana for Sonia Sopasoro, one more that thing. When you are man, I'm gonna coach you up with the say the boy to my nursing, and I go to the people with Bernard, or my chemical, my more about so my idea, Papa. And I will share much about one. And I made Jedana starts with a papa. You got to go to one man, you can supply for whatever possible. As a folk about the number of whom said to be a great, my woman would say, if anything, I go better. But to connect a call on man, the clock of whatever possible. Home be a no play, Mom, we say, as also for man, what is she? What is the next one? What I say, after when the chance when nobody in that room, also fairly got it. I mean, I don't know what everyone that's ever said supported. They are supposed to shine, the swap over, ever said, let's feel a bad, but for this one, my new year. So that they are supported to make your by number.
Yo, medasi, a frost and off referee.
OBIBA.
Hey, Ajana.
Yes, sir.
Na kwabenya school park no munka no mumie mabanya bay omumie park na no na mummobo wo so.
Well, say ya bay ye neduma half we half na commission half ye be say ye nyabo training ye
amumie no mumie ye
aka dressing room washroom some of the city we kitwe be fix it Training guy was the Donipa Penipa, a chair on Nipa Bedras, or say the level holder glassy holder, come and Jakakume, Bina, Quabinia School Park, and the next say, what really asked me? Yakari say, oh, 2 lives make me have a ball. I only mean that.
Can was some uncle.
Oh, I said, make a hair, 2 lives. Me out of folk making me have a ball. Mommy Bob. No, see how I mean, and I don't know who know. Why to be a friend when I get it? What do I say?
Chia, who me, I'm in friend.
You be back, you're my father, I think, and you have to for told you about what get carried with what you can be. Sir, remember, legacy ways about so box in their course in there.
Legacy day.
Oh, yeah, mommy, come by you. What you say? Special training, also training. And the above about to say, never after here. But I want to say, we ask the enemy statue. So you should be a power, frenzy, it's a bit more. Worldwide. Then there is no one that will be a. Now, can you make me a such with your point here?
Ajana, menso, meda sepa, the Namia Dumochina, Etanasia, ye betchirimu, Yetanasia, ye betchirimu. Tio ubetimi atotototo te said ye eya frixy oil ototototo kwa emo bia oto otwede no nso boxing twede no oto na mo bia ye encounter oto na mo na ye kan uye gidigidi na there be enye saa the number of punches jab otesi ye ne ye kokasa no jab no ye se wonsei wonsa no se ebe nkumo se ye nifan o de jab ya onipa no eba na wa jabe no abɔ ne hwenso nti ube unse obi wa na ne hwene mu moje free mu no ye jabs no a wo di na afi wo ye combination no left and right eno no na ye punches e bia o yes e bia o boni say na ordinity ba form na ne wa bon court wa twa na upper court eno no na ye dey score wo na munipa eye fringy eye magbon no ono no na toto na enye boxing ne de onya de boxing no de ono oye no showmanship keke de oye wo boxing ring mu no showmanship keke eno na osa showboating keke na oye enye boxing na oko ni nyina se wansua boxing ne ntem se boxing no wansua ne ntem boxing no ye hyase a ye kirew the act of self defense ye kirew said the obe jabe, said the obe toe punch, said the obe leg movement or head movement, any bibia, say ujina southpaw, bibia ya chre, enti yan chrew, usano na unyia, nisunyano eding. Unyia, se open crofwa, omunimu de, omunsono, nyesika ketwa, ena adibetu omuno machrew. Enti munipano, ebeye din edi amana pa se boxing ni de baby opeso odidu no obetimi edi edu 0551563916 and afi 0555657278 ye obe 3 minutes na ye di dwumadi nyina aba na wiye na emum ansana ye bekọ no kra no iye kawe mewure kra ba befi ewo ho Kamerun ba be fi mamensan enye we biem mamenye we enfema odi asempa kwame ware Collins abedu ho na ema ya mamenfa we ma ontententem na menye we enfema mia me boss odi asempa kwame ware na ansa kra no mehya se no se otie dwumadie life na menka hello enkyere Charles eno se Franco Pat yenchia Franco Pat nso enfema no sanso ena Nana Dumas odi asempa kwame ware se ochiao ambassador Edward Boating odi asempa kwame ware se ochiao sanso ena PJ Muze ye chiao bossman we dey me associate me on with owura odi asempa kwame ware na ya chiao ena anope na wenso wase kindly wish Madam Emilia Esiama a happy special birthday. happy special birthday wish from her husband Isaac Amwako ewo Dubai yes Reya Oda Facebook streaming yin ye freno Emilia Esiama efri ukun Isaac Amwako o Dubai ho ena ye wish you happy birthday sanso ena ofa odi asempa Kwame Waren so o happy FM ha omu nyina wish Emilia happy birthday de omu kan nyina ne se omu pe wasem yi papa na ena udi birthday more love more money more blessings enko enfema we efri ukun Isaac Amwako